talk about death, you know, it's a difficult subject for many to talk about, but an important one, especially if you're wondering what's going to happen to your family if you or your spouse passes away. This morning, we are learning all about life insurance and the importance of it with Mr. Ralph Hicks, president of the Hicks Advisory Group. Good morning, Ralph. Thanks for dropping in.
Good morning to you.
All right, so life insurance, it's out there. Would you say do you see this as an investment?
I think it was primarily designed as protection. Cash at death.
Interesting.
Cash is never out of style. And I think it's a love gift, really. I think one spouse buys it because they love somebody.
Sure.
They love the kids, they love their mate, they want to leave them in a good position should they go out early.
Interesting. You know, when we talk about life insurance, sometimes it's difficult to know, well, what should I have covered? Like, what should it cover? Can you give us an idea? Yeah,
normally we want to take care of some things. We have a mortgage. It would be nice if we left the family without a house payment.
Sure.
We have college debt when we're young kids. Be nice if that were eliminated. We have car debts. We have credit cards. It would be nice to leave, in my case, to leave my spouse with enough money to live happily for the rest of her days. So it's just cash at death, and there are a number of needs for cash. There's a need for it while we're working, but when we die, prematurely or not, the paycheck stops, and there's a big vacuum there, and something has to fill that vacuum. Insurance has been a wonderful way to do it, and it's so inexpensive today.
You know, let's talk a little bit about that. I know it varies, and sometimes, you know, we hear a lot of ads out there for life insurance, like they'll say no health screening needed. Are those legitimate? I mean, do you need a health screening? Does it depend on who the insurer is?
Yeah, normally those ads are for older people.
Okay.
And they'll normally have a death benefit of $10,000 or $20,000, and perhaps the death benefit's not effective for the first 3 years or something. And they're not particularly competitively priced because they get all sorts of health risks in that pool. So it's better than no insurance at all, but it's not well priced usually. It's not competitive usually. It accepts a pool of seniors often that couldn't get it elsewhere.
Sure. You know, if let's say you're working or you're not working, and you're working and your employer does not provide life insurance, is it reasonably affordable? I mean, can you afford it?
Yeah, I'm just amazed. I've been at this 44 years, and I'm just amazed how the prices have come down and down and down. We're living longer and longer, and the companies are more competitive than ever. A 30-some-year-old, for example, they may buy $500,000 or $1 million for $30 or $50 a month. $500,000 or $1 million. It's just amazing.
For $40 a month.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. So it's not like it used to be.
I think a lot of people don't realize that. They think, oh, I can't afford life insurance.
Right.
So that leads me to the next question: is how do you know what's the right age? Is there a right age? Should you get in on it early, or wait till later in your years?
Yeah, I think it's more about your obligations. Who do I love? Who do I need to protect? And when is that? A single person may have none or very little. A newly married may begin in the game. They want to have enough for the mortgage and so on. A middle-aged person wants to be sure the kids get college. And so as they get older, the needs get bigger, their lifestyles get bigger. I think you could own some pretty much throughout your lifetime. And later, I work with a lot of older people now, and they're happy to tell you they bought all they're ever going to buy.
Right.
And they may even be letting some go now.
Interesting. You know, the Hicks Advisory Group, your business, has been around in this community for many, many years. You guys actually do workshops, free workshops to educate you at home. Tell us a little bit about that. You have something coming up, right?
Yes, Papado's Restaurant's one of our favorite destinations. We have 3 of them. July the 8th and July the 10th.
Okay.
And our office is 821-6966. If you call us, we'll make reservations for you. They are complimentary. We have over 100 already scheduled.
Wow, okay.
And we buy lunch or dinner. It's a fun experience.
Sure.
And nothing is sold, no action can be taken. We're just educating.
Just educating.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Hicks, thank you so much for dropping in. For more information, go to our website for the Hicks Advisory Group. We've got a link for you there, casa.com.